Principle number 3. Rational people think at the margin. Who are rational people? People who systematically and purposefully do the best they can to achieve their objectives. Marginal change. A small incremental adjustment to a plan of action is called marginal change. Rational people make decisions comparing marginal benefits and marginal costs. A good decision maker will always make sure that the marginal benefit is greater than the marginal cost. Marginal benefit. Marginal benefit is a maximum amount a consumer is willing to pay for an additional good or service. All in all, when we try to sum up this principle, we can understand that rational decision making agents, such as individuals, households, and firms in an economy, will choose to continue consuming or producing additional units of a good or service until the marginal cost of production exceeds the marginal benefit. Let's look at the example of an airline decision making. Suppose that flying a plane of 200 seats costs $100,000. Imagine that the plane is about to take off with 10 empty seats and a passenger wants to fly but is willing to pay $300 for it. This means that the average cost per seat is $500. While it may look like selling the ticket for less than $500 will result in a loss, but actually it is not. This is because the average cost of flying a passenger is $500, but the marginal cost is merely $10 to $15 for the food and the small amount of fuel. As long as the passenger is paying more than the marginal cost, selling the ticket is profitable. Thus, a rational airline can increase profits by thinking at the margin. Another example that we can look into is that of diamond and water. Why is water so cheap while diamonds are so expensive? Even though water is an essential while diamonds are not? This is because a consumer willingness to pay for a good is based on the marginal benefit that an extra unit of a good would yield. A rational thinker takes an action when the marginal benefit exceeds the marginal cost. The marginal benefit of an extra diamond exceeds the marginal benefit of an extra cup of water. Lastly, we can conclude that a rational decision maker takes an action only if the marginal benefit is higher than the marginal cost.